Well, a ho ho and a ha ha ha, everyone. Welcome to Laughter Yoga. Woohoo! We are going back in time again. Woohoo! More stitching. And actually creating the machine to make the milling of the cotton easier. So let's go. Are you ready? I am Ann Metcalf. I am a laughter yoga teacher, and we are playing with history. We're going on a journey through time from the whir of water wheels and spinning machines to the threads of cotton that clothed a changing world. In 1790, the first American cotton spinning mill opened in Rhode Island using water wheels for power. The machines could spin faster than hands, but the cotton still came from fields in the South, picked mostly by enslaved people. In those days, cotton cloth came from India or England. Today, giant machines pick the cotton, and inventors are working on ways to make farming and fashion fair for people and the planet. While these inventions spark progress, they are also tied to deep injustice, especially the forced labor of enslaved people whose hands picked the cotton that fueled it all. We won't reenact those painful moments, but we will honor the truth of them by noticing how far we've come and imagining a world where innovative and innovation always walks hand in hand with compassion. Let's spin forward with joy, with remembrance, and with big hearted hope. And Dr. Kater's dream of peace on earth. We can do that with our laughter yoga. So we are going to be playing with that mill that was opened in Rhode Island, imagine, 1790, whirling water wheel. So we're just going to pretend the water wheel would spin, the water would go, the river water would spin the wheel, and that created a machine moving inside the mill. And then inside the mill, there was all this industry of people working with the cotton. Whew. So stretch your arms like paddles of water wheel, powering the spinning wheel inside, slowly turning as you laugh. So here's the water wheel. Woo! And who thought of that? Well, the wheel, we use wheels so many different ways. This was a water wheel. Speed up. Whoa, the river's rushing. Woo! And the water's splashing everywhere. I think there's laughter. There must have been put some laughter cream in that water wheel. Woo! Woo! Wow! Woo! And now we're going to do a cotton cloud, fluff it up. This is based on the willowing. So the cotton would come in these huge 400-pound bales all squished together. Well, they couldn't use that. They had to fluff it up. So we've got our imaginary pitchforks. You ready? Okay, and we're going to open up that heavy bale of fluffing up the cotton. And we've got our pitchfork. Poof! So we're just cotton, big swoops, cotton everywhere. Poof, poof. Woo! Cotton everywhere on our head. Whoa! All of a sudden, we've got white hair, puffballs everywhere, and of course, it's filled with laughter cream. They came in with the water wheel. Oh my gosh! Cotton fluff balls everywhere. Oh, now we've fluffed it up. Now we've got this huge carding machine, this brush. It's got to be clean. You don't want bugs and twigs going into the machine, and it would be kind of scratchy in the clothing. So we're feeding the cotton into a giant brushing machine. So we're just combing all that cotton all fluffed up. ho ho ha, ha ha ha, ho ho cha, cha cha ho. I remember with laughter yoga, 20 seconds of even just going gets the brain releasing those dose hormones, which is what we want to do in the first place. Because laughter yoga is an exercise. It helps us feel better. And you just, we didn't do a giggle, wiggle, jiggle. Well, let's do that right now because we're just giggling with all this magical cotton filled with laughter cream. And that giggly jiggly, it helps. Well, the immune system, our whole body, all the cells are giggling and jiggling. And so we've got this cotton and we've combed it, and then with just it's a cotton and it's a cotton conga. Ho ho ha 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 ho ho ha ha ha. Now with laughter yoga, when we do the laughter, we need to take a few deep breaths to get all that oxygen being sent throughout our body. So let's just do a slow stitch breath. So inhale the threading a needle. Okay. So just take a breath in and hold it and breathe out. Just a deep breath in and breathe out. Now, spinning spindle. Now, we've got all this cotton, and we're feeding it into the wheel that's spinning inside the mill, and we're just threading all these fluffy ropes into a spinning thread. So spinning it, so it's feeding it into the wheel. The machine is working. Woo! All this fluffy into this little tiny thread. Woo! Woo! Wee! Woo! Oh, whoa! Wow! We're spinning it in. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, now let's just do something for fun. And you know when you look at the clouds and they look like cotton balls? So we're just going to reach and do a bit of a stretch because you know what? We've been spinning and doing all this stuff inside the mill. We need a bit of a laughter break. So we're just going to imagine picking all the fluffy clouds and all those cotton fluffs up in the clouds. And just stretch. Woo. Oh, it's sticking to the hair again. Oh, there's that laughter cream. It's sticking. You've got all these little fluffs of cotton clouds. Woo, they're all over us. We'll pick them off. And as you pick them, because they're clouds, poof, they've disappeared. Whoa, poof. Woo. And you know, with laughter yoga, use your imagination and just be silly. Can we pick cotton from a cloud? No. But when we think like that, the brain's going, oh, okay, we could do that. It's just a beautiful win-win for our body, our mind, our spirit. So now we're going to be a cotton picking robot. Now they have huge machines, and we're a little robot, and we're going dance, just some dancy fancy footwork. I'm powered by kindness, and we're just going to laugh away into the future as we pick all these cotton, because the cotton grows in these little balls on these bushes, these plants. So we are going to be the happy little robot. Woo, little bit of kindness, some laughter. And we've already, as our robot, we as a robot is picking the cotton. We're putting our laughter medicine into that cotton that goes into these huge, nowadays, these huge machines that fires it all away. Poof. Let's do a gratitude breath. Imagine working all day spinning from the thread and give our cotton clouds a hug. Just say thank you to the kids and grown-ups who help clothe the world. So just stretch your arms wide like an opening loom. Breathing in, and then we're just going to hold our breath and then come down. Just give ourselves just a hug of gratitude as you feel the clothing that was made long ago, made by hand, now made by machines. In some countries, they still spin it by hand. Mm-hmm. Add another breath in. And just that beautiful hug of gratitude. Feel the thank you. As you put your t-shirts on. Now, a couple of quotes and words. Threads bind us across time, culture, and story. But they don't have to bind us in pain. Today we spun new ones, made from joy, awareness, and laughter. May we always notice what's hidden in the fabric and choose to stitch a future rich, rooted in freedom. History, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be outlived, but if faced with courage, need not be lived again. And that's by Maya Angelou. Laughter's the sun that drives winter from the human face. And that's by Victor Hugo. So I continue to laugh today. And as you put your clothing on, imagine those cotton ball clouds. And have a great day. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.